Yeah, dude.
Let me just get into a comfortable position. Give you the control. And
Welcome back, I guess, to Jazzgrass Gaming.
Welcome back to Jazzgrass Gaming,
where we are gonna try and do something we did last time, but we aren't really sure what we did last time.
I think this is just going. I think it's going to become a running thing that I try to do the intro, or I try to get ready to do the intro, and you're already doing the intro.
Yeah.
Just to spite me or something.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
So it's now 2018. When you're watching this, it's probably 2019.
Nah, by judging the way our Dark Souls 1 is going, I'm pretty sure this will come up.
I mean, if you're watching this in 2019, that means that the world hasn't quite ended yet. So the world's expectations have been exceeded.
I mean, it can't always be good. If everything is mediocre, then everything is alright, I guess.
So
I did not have any stamina.
We have a lot of things to look forward to in 2018. There's
like what?
Well, a new Red Dead Redemption game. All kinds of crazy movies like anime and whatnot.
So what is going to happen in 2018 anime land?
Natsume Shinshu is getting a movie.
What?
It's getting a movie.
I don't know what that is.
I'm so happy. Oh man, that's my favorite series. It's like a shoujo anime, so it's actually for girls, but I don't give a shit.
Oh, you watch girl anime.
You know what I like about girl anime? The romance are often more explored in a more
realistic way.
Well, no, definitely not. Never. It's anime. Come on, give me a break.
Realistic.
You don't actually expect you don't expect a manga writer to have some sort of realistic portrayal of anything, because they always have to fall back on tropes.
That's true, but that's in any
media. Yeah, well, no. In anime, it's far worse than a television series. It's far, far, far worse, because I can actually predict an anime's ending from the first 3 episodes. Even if it's 24 episode anime, I can already tell what's gonna happen in the first 3. Even earlier, I can sometimes do it in the first.
Oh.
That's not good. I don't have that with television series in general.
I kind of do. Television is pretty fucking predictable, Brian.
Man, maybe I just watch it too much then.
Yeah, you watch a lot of anime. I watch a lot of television.
I just don't really like television.
I mean, I don't like television either. I just watch it because I'm sitting downstairs eating dinner with my parents, socializing, complaining about how shit television is.
I socialize with my parents. I just do it during the day because in the evening I just want to chill.
Yeah, I do it in the evening because during the day
I'm just life of a jobless person.
Alright. God damn it. You're a fucking annoying cunt.
We're gonna be here a couple of episodes.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
Just a disclaimer so you guys know. Don't expect us to get through this that fast.
I'm just trying to figure out how to do these guys again. Alright, finally. I did you good. Alright, I'll take this Estus.
Brian from the future. Edit in like a little message at what episode we've gotten past this part.
If we've even gotten past this part.
Well, by the time I'm editing this, definitely. Because I'm still working on the first Dark Souls series.
Sure, but we're almost done, right? Like after the DLC.
We're currently we've defeated Artorias and are on our way to maintenance. That's where we are at. We're at episode 48 on the channel right now. But the thing is, I only upload once a week because well, depression kind of sucks with that. You get really demotivated. So it's extremely difficult for me to continuously work on videos.
I imagine.
Maybe someday if we're like really big, somebody goes like, "Hey, I could edit for you," and I'll be like, "Well,
thank
sure."
God, don't expect much pay except some Wheaties.
I mean,
oh shit!
Can't pay anyone for it. That's for damn sure.
He died.
Whoa, shit.
So yeah, like, the singer from Blink-182. He has his own company, which basically is about. Apparently, he has some top acts like CIA, FBI, and all kind of like.
Alright.
Government agency like top dogs.
Right.
And like he wrote a book. It's called I don't know what it was called, but something machines. And it's about how he kind of figures out like that the world like has like a altogether funded like idea of how to deal with alien life forms. And how there actually like might actually be like some weird shit going on with aliens.
Don't go that
I don't
bad
I don't
me.
I don't believe that shit either.
Look.
I don't believe it. It's
Look.
fucking bullshit.
Look, I don't think we have any knowledge on alien life. Let's start out with that. I do believe that there's probably a lot of protocols and a lot of... Because there's even a UN figure that is going to be the first... Like, that's going to be the ambassador to Earth. There is a chosen ambassador. Via the UN, at least.
Who chose that guy? I didn't.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. That really.
Yeah, no shit.
But there's no knowledge of alien life forms. Just stop, all right.
Yeah,
and even so, even
weird.
if they're keeping it secret, well, who cares? Life is going pretty normal so far for us.
But all right, let's do a little thought experiment. What if we did figure out that hey, there is life, like alien life form, which is actually very advanced and has been coming here for quite a while.
Yeah.
What would we do with that shit?
Oh, I would just go on with my day, to be honest.
Yeah, of course we would. But how? But I'm not asking about you, because we're not that interesting.
That's true. But right.
What about the rest of the world? How do you think that will be?
Oh, I just want to know why the aliens are here.
Sure.
Why are the aliens here?
What do you think they're here for?
Oh, I don't know. It's kind of like, what are you looking around for? What are you shouting for? Did you fuck up your own plan? Are you window shouting for a new one, or
maybe they were just like.
What are you looking for here? Are
Or
you
they
religious? Are they religious? Do you think alien life forms visiting other planets would be religious?
I think if you're past a certain point where you're going to other star systems, you're not really.
What if they
religious
worship
anymore.
black holes?
I mean, what if they already figured out how black holes work, and they don't even figure it as religious anymore?
I mean, let's not get into wormholes because they're not currently scientifically viable.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Well, it's not bullshit. It's just not.
The hole is not
practical.
Yeah, exactly. You would have to be
very tiny and very fast.
Very, very, very fast.
You'd have to be an electron, basically.
Well, I think even something like
well,
that.
I mean, like small.
Faster, like
Oh.
Like the time it takes for a wormhole to exist is just too small.
Gotcha.
Right? Gotcha. That's at least what I heard when I was looking it up. I wanted to, because I heard something about white holes, right? So I wanted to learn a little bit more about it. And
white holes.
Yeah, white holes are basically the opposite of black holes in that.
White holes. I thought you said wide.
No, white. Fuck, now I forgot what it was about, but. Basically, white holes aren't actually like a thing. They aren't actually possible, but they're like a mathematical thought experiment.
I did not expect him to do that.
And I remember it being like pretty cool. Did you know that they made a sound black hole, like a black hole for that only works with sound, so like sound cannot escape.
Like there's a lot of theories that sound and frequencies can do a lot of weird things to like physics.
It's strange how that works, because for sound, I mean, it's strange like how sound even works, because you need gas in order to make noise.
But like there's many radiant things which you could perceive as a sound form.
I mean, sure. I mean, I can imagine that there's probably forms of sound that we simply don't pick up as humans or as any life form on Earth.
Well,
because let's do a little fantasizing here, right? Let's say that the first life form on Earth, like the first common ancestor, that they didn't really need to have that particular creature. Evolved hearing without sound, like not even echo, whatnot. They will probably there'd probably be like some kind of evolution. There'd probably be some life form out there that could use radiation or whatever other forms of sound that we haven't even heard of.
Yeah.
So aliens could probably not even communicate with us if they have if they exclusively have vocal ways of communicating, but they communicate in a way we cannot hear. It would be pretty difficult. You need to get the scientists in to translate it for you.
I mean, like birds and shit, like and insects already like see different spectrums of light than we do already. Like
oh yeah, ultraviolet and like
what the fuck
was it? There was
ultraviolet, infrared.
yeah, and the
all that kind of
mantis
shit.
shrimp can see another like it has yet another cone or whatever.
Jesus.
I don't know how that works.
Well,
I'm not sure how that totally works because you have infrared light,
Yeah.
the ultraviolet light, and what do we see again? I think we just
Visible
see
spectrum of
visible
light.
spectrum, right?
basically we see just like red, blue, and green.
Yeah, exactly.
RGB. Or like you have cones in your eyes which like only absorb a certain kind of wavelength of light. And like if you just have like another cone which specializes in like the spectrum of like infrared or like
whenever we talk
other
about this
stuff.
kind of stuff, I always worry because
Why?
on the internet,
There's a lot of smart people.
no,
who are
no,
smarter
no,
than
no.
us,
On the internet, like everything you say gets accepted at face value, like it was being said by an expert, right? So if you, but we get it very wrong very often, right?
Yeah.
I
But
always worry about that.
Anybody with half a brain should understand by even just listening to the way we speak about it.
And look at the name of the channel, man. What do you think we
What do you
are,
fucking
man?
expect?
Scientists? I
No.
wish. They're fucking cool as hell, man. Look, the things they figure out, man.
They're
Like,
doing some crazy shit.
I'm subscribed to SciShow, and I think that's a pretty good because they do a lot of science and news videos. I quite like those because they're quite informative. Like nice little tidbits of information, like what's going on, like what scientists are figuring out nowadays. Like they found like these red worms in sulfur, like extremely sulfur-rich caves where a single breath would like make a human pass out. But still, like these fucking worms just chill out there.
I mean, let's be realistic. Alien life does exist, just not here.
I mean, they did say that there's about twice as many. What was it? No, there was about some amount as many planets as previously thought. Or something like
There's
10
a lot of
times or
planets.
two-
There's a
or two
lot of
times
planets that are just easily inhabitable. Because if you think about it, you know, it's just the chance of a fucking planet being at a certain place.
If you look
in
at the
fucking
numbers,
universe.
we know that it is possible because it has happened to us.
Yeah.
And we know that there's this amount of planets out there. And then we do know exactly in what position that planet needs to be.
Should be
We can take an average of the planets that we know are in that habitable area.
Yeah, the Goldilocks zone.
Right, and then you take a look at the entire fucking amount of planets that you theoretically have. It's kind of it starts to be like, well, how the chances are more likely for there to be life than not, right? Don't you think?
I mean, like if you.
But there's also like the Fermi paradox, which is where what we are probably going to.
Yeah,
bump
we're gonna
into,
kill ourselves
like,
before we get.
I think they call
past
it
the
like
solar
the
system.
cosmic speed bump or something like that. It's like before you get to the point that you can like contact other life or find it even. The technological advances have driven the world to commit suicide.
Yep.
And that's basically what our society is all
Probably
going
going
to do. Yeah.
I wouldn't be
That's
surprised.
because humans are just extremely emotionally charged.
I mean, we're very smart, emotional
I reckon
monkeys.
the only kind of life form that would be fit for intergalactic society would be, alien life form that just doesn't have emotions. It just bases everything purely on emotions or logic and rationale. You know. They don't even get bored. They don't even get happy or sad. You know, they just don't know what emotions are to begin with.
But then they probably wouldn't have to drive to even go past their own fucking planet. If you think about that, because like emotion drives our like
maybe
curiosity.
that's why aliens haven't found us, because we're the only ones who are emotional enough to go, oh, I want you to know more and go to beyond what anybody has gone before. I mean, yeah, that's another interesting,
or it could also be that like if aliens were to
this
like.
place looks like it's just such a hassle. Looks like it is. Hey, wait a minute, can't you wait? There's a bridge. How do you get that down then?
Hmm.
Oh, good. Good answer.
We'll probably
figure it out.
come across that fucking speed bump soon enough.
Yeah, that's true. We talk a lot of shit like we're super smart, but we're not. Don't worry.
We're not super smart.
Oh shit! I still have a joint here.
Yeah,
So Dennis is stopping smoking in January.
Yeah, it's good for you.
It's nice. It's take a breather.
I dream again.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I only dream about fucking work.
I don't really have problems with dreaming, even if I smoke.
The reason I don't really dream when I smoke is because like I usually only like smoke in the evenings, and I like have those regular hours where I just go to work and shit. So in the time frame that I sleep, like usually when you dream, it's probably like in the morning.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I don't have that because I don't have like the moment of waking up and then going back to sleep. I don't have that. I just have deep sleep thanks to the marijuana, and that's it.
No, but even before I wake up, because I usually go to bed at 12, wake up at 6, fall back asleep, wake up at 9, get out of bed. But
well, you sometimes have dreams, but I don't very regularly have dreams, and when I don't smoke, I very regularly.
I do regularly have dreams, even when I go to bed, go to sleep under the influence.
Maybe you have some weird.
No, I just read that like only about like 40% of people just keep dreaming. Or something like that, or like some people just dream and some people don't. It's not really. It's per person. It depends per individual. Because because I've always thought that weird. Because people are always like, "Oh yeah, you stop dreaming, right?" It's like, oh, not really. I mean, I dream less frequently, that's for sure, but I don't stop completely.
Because when you like smoke weed, you only get like the deep sleep.
Exactly. But I don't always, I do frequently dream. Not as frequently as I used to, but yeah, I still do. I do notice that my dreams have since I started smoking, my dreams have become a lot more,
weird?
No, a lot more, they feel a lot more real, somehow. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Not in anything dramatic, but more in a way of like, oh yeah, we don't have 100% physical. Ooh, I thought you were gonna throw it at me.
No.
Alright, give me a second.
Not throwing, boy. This part is difficult. I don't think this is the place to be. How long have we even go?
15 minutes, 17 minutes.
17 minutes. Well, you try it and then we'll call it a nap.
Yeah, you do realize how I'm going to try this, right?
Yeah, you're just gonna run.
Yeah, exactly. I cannot be arsed to do that. You tried it like what 4 or 5 times. It's been 20 minutes almost. What the fuck? I got things to do. Only 3 times. What
3 or 4.
We got way more shit to do than this.
I don't think you have the stamina to get through it.
I'm not gonna waste my life trying to fucking get through here. I'm away. Get out of my way.
Jesus, these cars are fucking horrible. Half of them are sleeping on the job, and the rest is just too fucking slow to respond to you.
Exactly.
Alright, let's see. Hello, buddy. Try and get behind him. Oh!
Where do I go?
Oh, you gotta open that bridge somehow. Oh, hey, those people did die. Well, try and fight that guy. Oh, yeah, you can easily get this guy if he kills the other people. Maybe. Does he do damage to them? Only for fire, I think. Oh, he does do damage.
Yeah, but only very little.
Man, this guy has a weird fucking beak. I think.
Oh? Something died.
That's good. Just keep running. Just throw him in the blender.
Like even if I defeat him, I don't see what happens.
I think there's a there has to be some kind of fucking like
oh, that thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Pharaoh's Lockstone, I think maybe.
No.
Yeah, could be.
Fuck me.
Didn't really see it that well, but could be.
Fuck, they really just don't stop following you all the way over here, right? So that's a bit of a problem. Oh, I just couldn't quite get my drink. I'm gonna die, dude.
There's either a lever somewhere earlier in the place.
Fuck! Alright, I got some health.
Or that's a Pharaoh's Lockstone.
No, I think we definitely have to first defeat the dragon or something.
I think I don't even know if... I don't even think there's a lot
well,
there.
We got a little bit further.
I'll give you a little spoiler.
Yeah.
I think the thing we'll find there is another very difficult enemy.
Alright.
And
well,
after
we'll
that,
see.
there isn't really that much there. Let's talk to that
Alright.
bitch again.
Sure.
Just
Let's
to get all of her stuff. I think if you talk through all of her dialogue, then she'll go to Majula and we can use her for something. Like...
Okay. Wow. Yes, you do.
Yeah. It's pretty, like, just, automatically assuming that that's the only thing you have to do. It's kind of stupid. Look at your green, dirty butt.
I don't know if we've already heard this.
I don't think so.
Alright.
Alright.
Boo-hoo-hoo,
Look at
man.
you.
Want me to lay her down by the fire over there then? Yeah, if you're so lonely, hey, I'll give some of
What, you think you're fucking Jesus taking all your stuff and like
Come
all
on.
your
Just...
heart?
So, she's actually like a bad person, right?
Yeah, it's kind of...
Alright.
She does it all for money.
I don't feel so bad about flirting with her. Well, flirting, harassing her.
Well, are you fucking Harvey Weinstein or something? Wow.
Hi, lady. Take the straight. If you want to have a career.
You want to look at me jack off? Hey, I'm Louis C.K. Watch me jack up.
Oh, Hollywood.
Basically, 2016 was like famous people dying. 2017 was
famous
people
harassing.
yeah, famous people coming out for being fucking horrible pieces of shit.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm pretty sure that the people who died are like, fuck, I'm so happy I died because now nobody
Nobody's going to fucking... man.
I mean, in England, they aren't even like naming like streets after people anymore because after their death, figured out that they're fucking pedos.
Well, yeah, but well, in Britain, a lot of those like high up people are just like
pedo.
So I don't know if I'm gonna. Okay. Alright, so I think we've just had her repeating the same sentence for just a couple of minutes.
No, I don't
Alright,
think so.
it's 22 minutes now,
22
so
minutes.
yeah, we'll see you guys later and